Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back. We're doing another Ikoria draft. I've got a couple straw polls for you, if you'd be so kind to take them. One is going to be for sound effects in Arena. Just if you would prefer me to have sound effects or not have sound effects. Right now I do have them on. And then the other straw poll is going to be either do the traditional draft format, which is best 2 out of 3, or the Premier draft format, which is just best of 1, but 7 games, but you get rankings. So basically, would you rather see me try and do limited rankings, or do more of traditional draft style best 2 out of 3? So I'll go with the democratic process on this, whatever you guys would prefer. But let's hop into a draft. We'll do a traditional draft today, but we'll see what the straw poll results are in a day or two. All right. Pick one. We've got Titan's Nest. So this lets you look at the top card of your library, put it in your graveyard, and then you can exile cards from your graveyard and add colorless, but only for colored spells without X in their mana cost. I don't love it. It's also 3 color. Got a cycling destroy spell. I do like that. Momentum Rumbler can have double strike when attacking, which is good. The Enforcer, it's multicolor, but it is good. Fire Prophecy is really good. I actually really like this card, and I'm okay first picking it. Good kill spell. It doesn't have cycling, but it lets you put a card from your hand on the bottom and then draw another one. So I think I'm fine first picking that. Gust of Wind is good too. Bounce plus card draw. Some more cycling in here, but I'll take the Fire Prophecy and be fine with that. Follow-up pick, well, Valiant Rescuer, definitely good for the cycling deck. We've got the Mutate guy, 7/7, but mutates in for 6, and you can tap X creatures where it's a number of times the creature is mutated, but they don't untap. It's pretty cool. Escape Protocol, when you cycle, you can exile an artifact creature you control and return it, so it's like a blink effect. Vulpikeet, Gust of Wind, Prickly Marmoset, good beater. So good cycling cards in here. They're probably the best picks. I haven't even drafted the cycling deck yet. So I don't know which. I'm assuming the Rescue is better than Marmoset because you can just make an army. Whereas Marmoset, it's just one target. This can die, and it's cheaper, and it just produces a ton of dudes. So it works well with like coordinated charge and stuff. So I think I'll try the Rescuer out. Despite Marmoset, color-wise, matching Prophecy a little bit. But if you're going the cycling deck, you want to be Boros anyway. So, all right, pick here, Duskfang Mentor, cool card. I like that you get a lifelink counter. Life gain, obviously good. You can take the Porcuparrot ping effect. Good with Death Touch. Really good with Death Touch if you can make that happen. For the cycling deck, I mean, we have a Lava Serpent, which does have cycling. I feel like the upside of Porcuparrot is pretty huge. If you do get a Death Touch, a few Death Touch guys, so it kind of, I guess at that point, puts you in, I'm assuming, black only, maybe some green. There might be some green Death Touch too. But I'm cool taking the Parrot here. Like I said, I really like this card a lot. Just having a ping effect is really powerful. And double it with Death Touch and cooking with gasoline there. Okay. Follow-up pick now. So, some more cycling picks here. Whisper Squad is good. I like the Destruction. I'm pretty tempted to take the Lurker here. I really like this card a lot. It's another mutator, but cheap, 4 mana, 4/4, and then it comes in and you return permanent card. It's a huge upside. I mean, if you want to make the cycling deck, you just force it, but to be honest, I don't really love... I think the cycling deck is super strong. I just don't think it necessarily makes for an interesting deck. And I know what the deck does already, so I'm kind of wanting to explore the format a little bit more. I mean, the cycling deck is not a super confusing deck to build. It's pretty straightforward. This lurker is good though, and I'm going to take it. So still have the chance to either go black or green with it too, which is nice. Don't have to go both. There's a Marmoset in here. Another good cycling pick. The Behemoths, good mutator. It's got Death Touch. I think it makes sense. 3 mana, 3/3 Death Touch if you mutate it is good. It's going to be the card we're looking for with like Porky Parrot. So let's take it. Otherwise, yeah, Marmoset for cycling. The glider is pretty good. But let's go Behemoths. So, Cavern Whisperer, I've come to like this card quite a bit. Potentially 4 mana, 4/4 menace that makes him discard if you mutate it. I like that a lot. Other cards for us. The Tigerilla is good because you can mutate on it and it comes in with menace or trample. Both are useful. I feel like usually I've seen it menace picked. Dark Bargain is totally playable too, but we'll go with the Cavern Whisperer. So Corpse Churn is a possibility here. Heightened Reflexes. You get some First Strike, which is nice. Spell Eater Wolverine. I'm pretty tempted to just take the Caves. Gives us some fixing. We're most likely going to be able to have a deck here. Corpse Churn is cool. It works well with the Lurker. But I like making my mana base better. There'll probably be more Corpse Churns, not necessarily more Bloodfell Caves. And if there are more caves, maybe I'll just take them. Fertilid is in here too if I'm going more. But I mean, I'm cool with going down a Rakdos path for now. Rakdos mutate. So Mysterious Egg is something you can mutate on top of, but I'd probably rather have the Friendship because you can mutate on top of this and you get 2 bodies, which is better. Suffocating Fumes, definitely a good sideboard card. But I'm going to go with Friendship because I think there's a pretty high probability we main deck that and be happy with it. Get our mutate target. So Scorpion is a mutate target. Could take another Friendship. The Fumes, once again, sideboard card. Cliffs, if I wanted to think about splashing blue. Not sure for what yet. Like Gust of Wind is good. What do I like more, the Scorpion or the Forbidden Friendship? I think I like the multi-body more, even though the Scorpion upside is pretty good. I'm going to take another Friendship. I might have wanted that Fumes for sideboard, but as of now, I think it's a pretty high probability we play both Friendships. I think the Poacher is good too. It's a powerful effect. If they have a removal spell, if they play Pacifism, if you have this untapped and mana up, you can just sack whatever they're killing in response. Lava Serpent is good too because it's a finisher that you can cycle early, but I actually really like the upside of Poacher, especially with like the Forbidden Friendships for just some good card advantage, card draw. We'll cut black and take the Commando. I think it's fine in our deck too. You can't mutate on it though, something to... Mutual Destruction is now just very, very good in our deck. So I like that, and we're going to take it. We've got all sorts of little tokens we can throw away to kill something with, so I like that. We'll cut the white card. Take the black card here, but I don't think we're playing it. Alright. Riel the Everwise. So it's a mythic. It gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard, and whenever you discard one or more cards for the first time, you can draw that many cards. I don't think we have discard. Well, we do have fire prop. No, it's not even discard. It's put on the bottom. So we don't have any way to get advantage off the second ability, and we don't really have a ton of instants and sorceries yet. So I don't think Riel is what we're looking for. Heartless Act is hard removal. I like that. We're going to take it over Blood Curdle and Mutual Destruction and Cloud Piercer, all of which I would play. Maybe we wheel another Mutual Destruction. This is a deck where you can get away with playing multiples, I would say. But happy to take Heartless Act. It's good removal. Another Hemophage is probably what we're looking for. There's another Mutual Destruction here, but I want the Death Touch synergies. And the Mutate synergy is cool too. Like if you double up, if you mutate this on another one, they just lose 4 life and you gain 4, and then everything on top of that is just insane. It just 6 with another one. Like you can definitely just mutate and take games over, so I'm going to take that. Maybe wheel the Friendship or the Destruction, both of which I'd be happy with. So I like the path we're going down. I think this is cool. I love Blitz Leech. I have just a personal preference for this card. We don't really have Flash, so I don't think we need the Night Bonder. Howl Bonder, we do have Menace, but not a lot, just the one. Like I said, I really like the Leech. I like Deadeye too. Deadeye is particularly good in here because we have the little tokens, so you can attack in with them, and if they block, you can just kill them. So Deadeye might be a better choice than Blitz Leech here. But they're both good. I guess you can mutate on Blitz Leech, and they both have Flash though. I feel like taking the cheaper thing here. I've been impressed with Deadeye. I have been impressed with it. You can't mutate on it, like I said, but it does work. Take another Hemophage. I'm cool with this. They've all got Death Touch, so if we can find another Parrot, that would be ideal, but even if you can't, you just keep mutating on them and making them, just drain them out. It's pretty cool. It requires hard removal to really deal with it. Unlikely Aid is looking better with this game plan that we have of mutating on top of a guy over and over again, so you can save it from removal. Otherwise, we go Whisper Squad now, which is good with like Mutual Destruction and stuff, but I'm going to take the Aid. I've got a feeling we want this protection if we're really going deep on a Hemophage plan. Because we have 3 of them in there uncommon, so that's got to be pretty unusual. So we can play Leosar. I'm fine with it. It's a mutate card. That we can never hardcast it, but we can always mutate it. And we have, actually it's pretty good because we have the tokens, and I think we're gonna wheel some more token stuff. So I'm gonna take it and be happy with it over a Coil Bug and a Memory Leak and a Shredded Sails. So we can take the Cloud Piercer. There's Windscarred Crag for White Splash and Suffocating Fumes for sideboard. We're up to 17 cards. So we only have space for 6 more cards. There's a chance Suffocating Fumes, it can make the main deck because it has cycling. I personally like Cloud Piercer. And I do want to have a lot of mutate. I think I'm going to take the Piercer here, as much as I want that Fumes for sideboard. Well, now we can take the Blazing Volley for sideboard, or we can probably don't need the Lava Serpent anymore, even though it's got cycling. Commando is still good, but I'm going to take the Volley for sideboard because I think at this point we have enough. We have enough good stuff, and this is valuable to have. So take the Backwater. We don't need any of this, so I'll just pass it all and take the Backwater. Getting the Friendship back is good news for us. I'm going to take it over Springjaw Trap. We don't have a ton of removal. We have the Destruction, Heartless Act, Fire Prophecy. And that's about it. But I'm happy to take the Friendship here. It makes sense for us. I think our game plan is good. You get a Hemophage with a Porcupine with some Unlikely Aid protection, and you're in pretty good shape. kill anything. Oh, we got the Blitz Leech back. I mean, we don't have an aggro deck where I think Howlbounder really shines, and you know how much I love Leech, so I'm going to take it. We're a 17 land deck anyway. Actually, I can put this in sideboard to make it a little more. I'm going to pass all this, let people go into blue and white. This will take the Whisper Squad. I don't need the Raptor. If we pick up some, so be it. That's cool. But I don't think we need the Raptor, so... Coilbug is totally getting in the deck here, so really nice last pickup. Sorry, we are not in blue. I know you want us to be, but we're not. So, don't need that. Bastion is cool. I like this card. I don't know if this is for us. I mean, it's just good in general, so we might just want it. But it's not exactly the card for us because we're putting... I mean, it works with the little guys, so I guess we definitely have to take it. But if you're mutating over and over again, I feel like it's a little less good. We're not cycling, so we don't need the Reptilian Reflection. We don't need the Marmoset. Another Friendship, maybe we probably wheel it. I haven't gotten a chance to play Bastion yet, so I'm kind of looking forward to what this can do, especially if we just have a ton of Forbidden Friendships. This is also a deck that would want the pay 2, sacrifice, deal 2 damage to something if we, with all these tokens we have. And that works particularly well with the Bastion too, so we'll see if we can get it. Otherwise, we can take a Fumes now for sideboard. Lord Drakus we can mutate and play, so we probably do. And you get an instant or sorcery back. That's high value. We're going to take it. You have to pay double red, and we can never hard cast it, but I'm fine with that. I guess technically we could hard cast it if I played the Dismal Backwater, so I'll consider that just for the life gain. But I don't know why you'd want to play this and not mutate it. Alright. So we have a deck already, which is good news. Extinction Event is a powerful effect. We probably take it. Do we have mostly like odd or even, or are we just a split? We have mostly even, I think. So I think Extinction Event actually we can take and most likely play. It's going to be able to deal with some stuff for us. And we're not passing much. We're at Adranus Stinger. We're not on cycling. Evolving Wilds for more fixing, but don't need it. So I'll take the event. Mamba is looking insane for us. There's also Deadweight, but synergistically speaking, I think Mamba is going to be... This is cool too, actually. Lifelink is good against aggro. I really like the Deadweight, but Mamba I think is too synergistically good with our deck to pass up. We have a ton of Mutate, and this will just kill things. So I'm going to take it. Boot Nipper is kind of what we're looking for, because it also has Death Touch or Lifelink potentially. Both are going to be good for Mutate plan. There's another Whisper Squad. I'm not sure that we're going to do that plan. I don't think we need it. Otherwise, another Whisper would be fine too. I like it, but we'll take the Boot Nipper. Back for more. Cool card. I don't think we can make it work. Another Night Squad Commando's fine. Get more bodies on the board. Can't mutate on it, which is an issue. Fangs, another way to get lifelink. It's also a good combat trick. I don't know if we're playing 2 Commandos. So maybe I just take the Fangs. I don't think we're playing either one, but this gives me a little more, maybe a little more value against like an aggro deck. So there is a Mysterious Egg, and I did try it once and it was okay. I don't think we need it. Cathartic Reunion could be good. If you're getting flooded, it's a nice thing to have. But we have some good card advantage stuff already. I don't think we're playing Egg, though. I think we've got a better plan already than Egg. Another Caves. I think I'm just going to take it and be happy about it. Pyroceratops is a good card in a vacuum. I just think we're more of this mutate plan, so take the Caves and be good with our mana base. Prickly Marmoset, that's a late one. We can take the Corpse Churn. I'm okay with that. We have stuff we want to return. I might play it. I don't think we need the Evolving Wilds. Fumes we'll take for sideboard. It's a late Officer. Take the Bargain. There's a Springjaw Trap and a Blazing Volley. We already have a Volley and a Fumes. Probably don't need a second one. Hate drafting, I don't really like doing. We can take the Trap. There's certainly times where I think it's going to be good. I don't think we need the Bargain. Reunion. Did we already get one? We did. I guess I'll take the Egg just now for diversity's sake, but I don't think we're playing it. Another late Squad. Doesn't really matter. And we'll take the Boar, yep. Alright. So, I like what we did. I think it's good. Get rid of all this for now. Take a look at what we need to cut. So we need to cut 7 cards. Like I said, I don't think I want to do the Egg. I don't even know if we need the... How many creatures do we have? We have 16. So we're going to end up playing 15 creatures, which is kind of my go-to number anyway. Which means we're going to have... Well, actually, I guess... We have 19 creatures with the Forbidden Friendship. So we can actually cut some creatures here. And figure out what that is. So I like to look at mutate costs because I think that's realistically where we're often going to be casting these. So in that sense, our curve is not bad. This should be one more space over, but so I can definitely cut some creatures. What are our weakest ones? I kind of want to cut the human. If you do a count on mutate, we have a lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mutate is pretty good, especially in these colors, because I feel like you primarily see it in... I mean, it probably encompasses all colors, but maybe not white. No, it is in white too. It is in all colors, but you primarily see it, I feel like, in green. Maybe I'm wrong. It just feels like I mostly see it in green. So, yeah, a lot of creatures we can cut. We probably don't need the Coil Bug, but I want to make sure that I have enough creatures to mutate onto. So what are card advantage effects we have right now? This is card quality, it's not advantage. Corpse Churn is quality, not advantage. Lurker is card advantage. Drakus is card advantage. Yeah, this is tough. Maybe I just play a bunch of creatures and cut like Cathartic Reunion. Cut the Fangs, that we can sideboard that. I do want to keep the Aid with all the mutate we have. So maybe the Trap can go. Because then we still have Destruction, Heartless Act, Aid, Prophecy, Drakus to get him back. Having a lot of creatures is going to be good for Bastion. I think we're going to end up choosing odd most of the time. We have a lot of even, and 0 is even. So Extinction Event can be a removal spell, one-sided, fairly often. And the fact that it exiles is nice too. So we have to make 2 more cuts. I'm tempted to cut the Coil Bug. I like what it does, but I like our token plan slightly more, and I want the death touch for the parrot. And I kind of want to keep this corpse churn because getting parrot back, like with the setup plan we can get, I think it's important. So I'll cut the coil bug. Oh yeah, and Mamba is removal too. I was talking about removal in our deck. That's definitely, I consider removal. So I have to make one more cut. This is tough. I actually don't know what it is. It kind of feels like Corpse Churn versus Unlikely Aid, because they both kind of do a similar thing in my mind. They're both a way to either protect a Porky Parrot or a big mutated creature, or bring back a Porky Parrot or a mutated creature. And they both have some pros and cons. But I'm not sure which one I like more. Unlikely Aid requires you to have it right when you need it in order to protect, but it's also a combat trick. Corpse Churn is not a combat trick, but it's an instant to... It lets you get back something you already lost. So if you already had a Porky Parrot die, you can get it back, which is nice. But I think it's between those two. And like I said, I don't really know... I don't know which one I like more. I mean, I could cut the Deadeye, but like I said, I like this card. Especially with all these little tokens. This card is just good. Kill spell in a pretty good body. And it flashes out. So yeah, to me it's Corpse Churn versus Unlikely Aid. And I can't completely decide which one I like more. I kind of want to go for the Unlikely Aid because it can also kill my opponent. And if I already have a big fat stack of Mutate, just being able to hold up an Unlikely Aid is really nice. I guess I'm going to ditch the Corpse Churn, but hopefully I don't regret it. Let's put in the Bloodfell kit. Let's look at our colors here. So we're definitely more black than red. So if we have 15, we probably want to do 8-7. Because we'll still have a lot of each color, and even though less red in the deck, we still need double red in more than one way, and we need it early, so let's get it out here. We'll do more swamps, but need both. I like this deck. This looks fun. I think it's a good game plan. It's not aggro. It's not aggro Rakdos, but it's got good value. It's got good removal. It's got cool ways to win. Good synergies. We'll see what we can do with this. Okay, we're in round 1. We're going to play first. And this is good. I'm not going to mutate. I kind of want to save it till I can kill something. Like that. Sure. So, still not bad. Forced him to use a ram through on a Mamba, so I'm okay with that. What do we want to discard here? We want to build towards this Blitz Leech, I think, so Could be ditching the Boot Nipper, despite having the Death Touch. We already have the Death Touch, so I guess I'm okay ditching Boot Nipper. That's a good draw, so we'll go Friendship. No, I want to keep the ledge. So, I can name Odd and kill... Yeah. That's pretty good. Basically just use it as a kill spell. I like that. Nothing more to mutate onto to get rid of our Blitz Leech. Unbreakable Bond, bringing back... Oh, because I exiled. Man, Extinction Event was huge there. So they do have a lifelinker. If they blocked here, they'd go to 7. So they have to block our Blitz Leech. Can't block here, right? Because then they would die, yeah. So they have to block Blitz Leech. Alright. So, their green-black probably mutate. Did not see enough. I don't know if we saw any X1s. I have a couple Whisper Squads, don't really need them. They have removal, so Unlikely 8 is still good. Springjaw Trap, probably don't need it. Could do the Corpse Churn if I thought they had a lot of removal, but we only saw the one, so I think we'll stick to the same plan for now. It's a cool hand. No red mana, but we have the Boot Nipper, and double Insatiable Hemophage can do some work, I think. I might actually pick Lifelink. Because I'm most likely going to put a Hemophage on it anyway. Put the Hemophage on it. So they have 2 odd guys and we have even, so Extinction Event is still looking good. Although I'm pretty sure they're going to be ditching that Fertilid soon enough. That is even. So I think we just deal with it now. So I guess our plan is Hemophage. So we need a kill spell. It's got trample though, right? Which means I play Mamba, I play Hemophage, I can double block it. We don't gain any life. And I take 3. So I think we're just gonna play the Mamba. And I guess I did have an X1, didn't I? For my I know it's got trample. I guess I'm just gonna play it out anyway and hope they already know we have these cards, so I don't know if it matters. But we are dead. So anything more I want to do out of sideboard here? And I guess they could pump it too, so it doesn't really matter. So they've got a good deck. They got some powerful stuff in there. We have powerful stuff too, though. We just need to use our spot removal wisely here. But they have some powerful mutate stuff. I'm still gonna stick to the same plan. I think this is good as we're gonna get here. Play first. I don't like this hand. We can't play Drakus. I think I... Oh. We have a lot of stuff we can draw that makes us better, and we're a late game deck. But do I want to keep this? We have both colors. Can't play the Drakus, but we can get back Destruction. If we get Forbidden Friendship, we have a mutate target, and we can get back the Destruction and throw stuff, kill stuff. Honestly, I don't love this hand, but I'm going to keep it just because I don't feel like mulliganing is great either. This hand has the potential to get really good if we get basically I don't know, anything but lands. That was good. So I think we actually play the Bastion here. So that lets us, well, besides get a body, which is good. That is actually really nice. It sets us up for a better Forbidden Friendship. Still can't mutate the Lord Drakus. I still don't know if that matters. I think we take it. Porky Parrot, also good. I don't want a mutual destruction just yet. I might take one more hit to do it. Because I can block the Great Horn here. It does have trample though. From that, yeah, that Almighty Brushwhack is a good, good mutate target. But basically, based on my knowledge of what they have, I'm more tempted to want to wait. So, I guess we're going to ditch the land. Because we need another mountain anyway. Cloud Piercer is cool. And they can't mutate on Naturalists. That's true, actually. So we'll destroy this. Sack a human. I want to do the Cloud Piercer. And then, I mean, honestly, the Lord Drakus is important too. I think we are going to do the Parrot. It makes good use of mana. And it lets us get in for some damage. And this way, if I draw the red, I can play the Drakus, get back the Mutual Destruction, and kill whatever they're going to play here. We get any land, I can at least play the Cloud Piercer. So now they have a mutate target, but I guess technically we do too. So I want to sandbag lands now for a Cloud Piercer. Especially if they just like slam a Greater Sandworm or something. That's a good card. Another Forbidden Friendship is welcome. Do I want to ditch it, though, to the Cloud Piercer and do the Lord Drake? I don't want to discard Lord Drakus, that's for sure. I don't want to draw a land off Forbidden Friendship either, though, especially with Bastion. So why don't we just get in with Cloud Piercer here? Yeah, Death's Oasis is great though. I guess they get back their Brushwag. And we'll do the Friendship, which is going to be good with this Bastion. So they play a Fertilid, which is fine, and a Brushwag, which is fine. Blitzleech is good too. So I think we're just going to attack with the Cloud Piercer again. Well, got rid of some good stuff. That's good. We're still just hanging out though. We don't need to do the. We don't need to show them Drakus yet. And whatever they're gonna put on this Brushwag, we wanna. No, I mean we're gonna kill that. So simple enough. Did he get the land, which I need for Blitzleech? So I probably just. I think that just means we do the Drakus. We don't need to ditch the land. Yeah. Alright. So we go Mountain. We go Drakus. We're going to do it on the Cloud Piercer. I go under. Get back the destruction. We're going to decline. Decline ditching Blitzleech. Sacrifice it, gain life equal to greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. So they might do it here just to get their life total healthier. So we'll destroy that, sack here. They're thinking about it. I wouldn't mind if they did. So they gain some life for sure. But they've lost a lot of good stuff to their Death's Oasis, which is nice too. But they get back their Whisper, is that right? Okay. I mean, we needed to get the Sandworm off the board, so I'm okay with this. They're going to make us lose our Blitzleech too, which does kind of suck. So Death's Oasis doing its job pretty effectively. I guess I could have sandbagged the land in hindsight. Yeah. Yeah, I should have thought about that. I think I didn't play around Death's Oasis properly. It's probably just from lack of experience with it. So they're actually going to make us sacrifice 2 creatures here, which is a lot. There's a lot of creatures to sacrifice. They're going to make us discard, they're going to make us sack 2 creatures, and they're going to have a better body on board than we do. So if I'd sandbagged the land, I would have been able to keep my Blitz Leech, which would have been able to kill the Harvester had I drawn another land. It's interesting they didn't play it. Now, that's going to work a lot better for us, especially since we know their last card is... Now we can make them discard theirs. So that's really good news for us. So we're going to do it on... We're going to diversify here and do it on the... do it on the Dinosaur. Problem is, this Bushmeat Poacher is insane with Death's Oasis, isn't it? So that means they would have to sack their Harvester, though, in order to get back the Whisperer. So I still think making them discard their Whisperer is going to be better. Actually, is there a way to cancel from here or not? I'm not sure if there is. Because it might have actually just been better to attack with the Cloud Piercer, now that I think about it. Because then I could have Blitz Leeched when they block with Harvester. But then I guess they get something insane back too, right? So, yeah, I think just in general that Oasis is good. I can attack with both. What do they get back with Poacher, though? They have it. They can get a Symbiote back, a Fertilid. So I could attack with the Whisperer. They have to double block, and I trade it for a Poacher. They get a Fertilid back. Kind of okay with that. I don't love it, but that Poacher is going to do a lot of work for him, so I think I'm going to do this. They take the Fertilid or the Symbiote? They took the Symbiote. So next turn they can pump it. I see. So they can pump it for 1, 2, 3. They can pump it twice, which means it's 10, 12. Which means with the leech double blocking, I can kill it. And I guess I have to. I think that's my only choice here. And I want to sandbag this for the Piercer. Yeah, alright. We may still actually be dead. Because it has trample. Yeah, that's not good. They can pump the harvester, so I think if they pump it goes 8 and we take 6. So I guess we'll just kill the symbiote. I guess they can't kill us, so we probably just take it. And then if they mutate again, we can draw a kill spell and at least deal with that. Yeah. The problem is the just bring back whatever you want, yeah. So now it's kill spell or bust. Well, I did get the kill spell. So we'll name even. Which means we dealt with a bunch of things. Still have to deal with this sandworm. We still have stuff that can deal with sandworm, which is nice. They're like that. So we still have like Heartless Act, right? I'm not sure what other removal spells we have. Alright, well, we made it interesting, but ultimately lost, unfortunately. I think their card quality was, well, was the card quality better than us? The Death's Oasis was huge. That certainly won them the game. The Starix is probably better than the Mutate guy we had. We never, in 3 games, we never got to do our Parrot with a Death Touch thing. I think that would have been a big game changer. But let's see if we can do it in some future games here. Okay, round 2, we're gonna mull this one. Gonna mull this one too. Down to 5, huh? 5 on the draw, I might have to just unfortunately keep. So what do I ditch? Let's see. Probably the Friendship. Even though I can cast it off the mountain, I'm probably better off getting value off Mamba at some point. And then the Lurker, I guess? Even though it's good? Well, we're going to be able to get the Heartless Act back with Lord Drakus at some point. But for now, we're just hanging out. Alright, so we'll let that resolve and then we'll Heartless Act. I could have attacked. And hoped that they blocked, but I don't think they would have. But I guess I would have gotten a damage in, because now I can't really block either. Got the land, that's good. So let's go. Let's go Hemifage. This on top. Kill this. Get in. And next turn we can do the parrot. Have the death touch, so that's pretty good. Might actually want to deal with that first. If you know my experiences with the Crystalline Giant. Alright, didn't get hexproof. Great. I want them to tap out, and I want my Hemifage to live. That's what I want. Perfect. All I wanted. All I wanted. So bring that in. Parrot comes down. This is going to go on top. And Giant's going to die. I guess it doesn't matter. I forgot I even have that. I don't want them to get hexproof. I'm not. I wish I could leave Unlikely 8 up, but next turn maybe. Looks like they got what they needed there, unfortunately for us. So it's a big boy we got to deal with. Let's see here. So I guess Poacher blocks Rumbler. And I can't mutate, unfortunately, either. Which makes things more difficult. And then they can play Greater Sandworm next turn. It's pretty good. So I can't do Friendship plus Lord Drakus. I can't do Friendship plus Deadeye. I can't do much. And the Death Touch is a big deal too. So we'll play the Friendship. Pass. I want to keep the dinosaur alive, but I don't know if I can. Because I need the Lord Drakus. So that's got double strike now. So I might just be able to do I probably can do this. Yeah. This is actually fine. And then I can Unlikely aid the Poacher to make it indestructible. Because I could sack the Soldier too, but I think we need to get the Death Toucher off the board. And then next turn, or we just died a double strike, I guess. Alright. So we'll go to game 2, hopefully not mull to 5. I do think this is a winnable match. We did, I would say, pretty good for a mull to 5. Did we see X1s? I saw Fertilid. I didn't see a lot of 1/1 tokens or X1s, so I don't think we need that. I think we're okay. I don't think I need the trap either. The trap does deal with Pyroceratops, but only immediately. So we'll play first. We'll keep. Boot Nipper. Kind of okay doing Poacher here, actually. What I like about Poacher is it gives me card draw. Here I can actually just I guess I can just play Boot Nipper. And this way, if they do like a ram through, I can Heartless Act. It's a good trade. Cloud Piercer, so I can trade. I still want to keep the Heartless Act, I think, so. Lord Drakus is good. So we'll do the Lurking Deadeye to block the Cloud Piercer. So, can Heartless Act that? I think we just play Hemophage. I'm willing to take 4 here. And if they try and kill my thing, I guess I can use the Poacher. We get another red, we can do Drakus. I kind of don't want to make this trade because I've got multiple Hemophages, but that's alright. We'll take it. Excavation Mole, alright. Primal Empathy. Okay, so we do want to get their guys off the board if possible. Forbidden Friendship's good. So you have to have greater, right? Not just tied. Greatest, yeah. So we go Friendship. We Destruction the Wolf Bear, sack the Human. And pass. Actually, so I can kill the mole. Getting it for 6 here is pretty big, and if I get another red, I have Drakus to get back removal for whatever they play. I think we're gonna attack here. Because I just don't get anything, basically, at that point, which is good. If we get the red mana, we're in good shape because we can deal with this. I need the red. I do think that we can get the red, but I do have to find it, so I'm going to sack the dinosaur to look for the red mana. Didn't quite get it, but we can go Whisper here, make them discard. Like I said, we're just a red mana away. So I can do... I mean, I want them to discard, so... I don't have to attack there because this has Death Touch, but my thoughts are... I don't know. It's tough. Basically, I need red mana. I don't know where else to put it. Search your library. Return up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. It's pretty strong. They only get the 1, I guess. Still just a red mana away, huh? Can I kill them? I've got to be close, right? What else can I bring back? I think we just go Hemophage number 2. Could have attacked with the Poacher too, but I'm thinking that they die as long as they can't deal with Whisper. I think I block Cloud Piercer in case they have a pump, like the double strike. This I take. Alright, so they should be dead now, I think. Because we have 2 on here, right? We have double Hemophage and we do Boneyard Lurker. They're going to get drained out here. So, despite not getting... Bootnipper or Deadeye? I can play the Bootnipper, so that might make more sense. Alright, cool. I mean, we have 9 red sources. That should be more than enough to ever be able to play Lord Drakus, even though it hasn't been. Yeah, it's good. There's the red mana. Now it's flowing. Prophecy's good draw. What would I ditch? I guess I would ditch a land for the Fire Prophecy. I could do the Deadeye. Probably just do the Poacher, though. What I like about the Poacher is I can sack a soldier, basically just start getting some almost free draws, I guess. Alright. So kind of need the Mamba to mutate onto. So I think we just pass. I could sack it to draw, but then I can't Deadeye. I probably just... I do kind of need to draw, though. But I also want to play the Deadeye. Can't decide what I like more. I think I'm just gonna kill it with Deadeye, as much as I don't love it. I don't love it. I could also Fire Prophecy, that's true. Maybe I need, well... The Deadeye is slightly better because it gives me a body to attack with as well. Which I think is better. That's good. So now I guess I can go Hemophage to silver, and then Fire Prophecy. Put that in my library. Draw that. And we're going to get in with, I think, just these two. I want to keep the Poacher up for sacrifice in case of removal. An extra 2 damage is nice. Well, happy to get a victory there. I don't know what, they must have had all lands. So we'll see you in round 3. So we're in round 3, we're going to play first. I'll keep this. A little bit slow, but a lot of potential. Porky Parrot's one of the probably the best card in our deck with our Death Touch plan. Alright. Well, our opponent timed out there. So I wonder if that does it for the full match or just the game. I'm not sure. It looks like it does the full match. So, sorry we didn't get a... Did not get a match 3 there. But yeah, I just wanted to remind you to vote for what you prefer. Sound effects, no sound effects. And then also vote if you prefer the Premier Best of 3 drafts or the... Ooh, another Narset. Or the Best of 1 7-game where you actually have rankings. I can't decide which one is cooler. I wish I could have Best of 3. This is a good card. I wish I could have Best of 3 with rankings, but that's not an option. So I need your guys' help deciding. Oh gosh, it's a fun one. Need your guys' help deciding which one I should do. Hope you enjoyed the draft. It was fun, and we'll see you soon for another one.